neutral or something vulnerable is coming and you can hit him out of it.
All right, so now we've got Solbasa taking on Kyros. Again, 2 regulars here for the monthlies, of course.
Yeah,
Kyros, I hear his name in every single anime game. What makes him so good in this genre?
So, he's a net play.
Yeah.
He mashes that net play regardless of the situation. He just likes his games.
Yeah.
And when you like your game, you're going to like learning that game.
Exactly.
Kyros is picking up this game last year with the EL variation of this game. And finding a lot of fun with it. So, of course, he's going to take his time to learn this character. This impressive character who, you see those blood gems, you really got to respect them.
Yeah.
Solbasa here, though, a little bit newer, picking up Linne and having a little bit of trouble making his way forward. Carmen, of course, being the very impressive character. Harder to play in neutral, but again, if your idea of neutral isn't as strong, you're gonna have a harder time challenging these longer normals.
Yeah, and now we're seeing a bit of defense, at least from Solbasa there. We're seeing how defense does get rewarded in this game. If you stay patient and you find your holes with which to operate, so many different things that you can do to sort of expand your offense after winning a defensive situation.
Exactly, and you saw earlier there that Kyros Veil Off. Veil Off is like a burst, but not really.
Yeah.
You're able to do it when you're out of block stun. You can't actually get people off of you during a combo like a normal burst, but hitting someone with your Veil Off removes them, or grid breaks them. Grid, of course, being that little tug-of-war meta we were talking about that centers around the Vorpal system. When you lose that access, you lose a lot of tools. You lose the ability to assault. You cannot shield, so it's hard to push people out of your pressure. But Solbasa here, of course, working as hard as he can to make his way in, blocks the overhead, but I think he hit a button.
Yeah, maybe just ran out of patience there just for a little bit, but we saw some good stuff on defense from there. He was cutting it close compared to the first round where he was just being overwhelmed, getting impatient, pushing buttons, trying to do something to try and get out of the situation, and ended up putting more pressure on himself at the end.
Exactly, but as you saw at the very end there, he does recognize when the wheel is on him, he's got to block.
Yeah.
Ooh, 6 BP, that button is good. Gotta set up the blood gem, and Kyros is more than content to set up those blood puddles and keep his time. Nice, catches him falling with the 5A.
Yeah, big time damage there on the side of Solbasa. Gonna start putting pressure on while these blood puddles aren't in play. Now they are, and now it's gonna get a little more difficult because with every knockdown, you're seeing this blood puddle set up for Kyros, and it's just making it more difficult for Lin to get in.
Yeah, ooh, another nice block on the high-low there. And a Veil Off. Kyros now losing access to the grid cycle. Probably going to lose it, but it won't matter if he gets this touch. Solbasa needs to wait, and he's going to get, yeah, there you go. He has Vorpal, but the run-up grab. Kyros, a lot ballsier of a move. Solbasa not reacting with the tools they had available to him. Tries the 5A, gets clipped by the wheel.
And again, frozen in place for some damage. Back and forth we go, trying to get a setup with the double blood puddle at the end.
Yeah, you see that. So because he's forced to block those blood gems, Kyros able to push him slightly with the hit of the blood gem and then end up behind him. Once he lands on the ground, just a simple 2B to open him up. But now he's found himself in the corner. He's going to fight his way out after using CS. 6BB will take him out. DP whip. Can he get more? He's going to
time punish.
Yeah, he's going to set up that Oki game one more time.
Where are you going to be? Yeah. When you gotta block the right way, gets caught with the low, and the blood wheel does finish it off.
Yeah, so you see, this game's high-low is all about holding them down.
Yeah.
You see Kyros come up, delay